If you're considering a fertilization weed control program, I'd like to tell you why CitiTurf is different than every other option you're going to consider in the market. We currently care for well over 9,000 of your local friends and neighbors. And the reason I tell you this is I believe it speaks to, number one, our experience, but also our reputation in the market. So let me tell you how the program works. It starts with prevention. We want to prevent the weeds from germinating and showing up in your lawn so you don't even have to see them. And that's why we put down a pre-emergent in the winter, the fall, and the spring. Starts with prevention. Now, we can't get, and no one frankly can get 100% control, and so our job is to constantly monitor your property, and when the weeds do break through, we're going to treat them. We're going to get them out of your property as fast as we can. The other side of a fertilization weed control program is fertilization. And you might imagine it's pretty simple. Go to Home Depot, buy a product, put it on your lawn. It's really not that simple. Number one, we're buying really fantastic products that you don't have access to at a Home Depot or a Lowe's. Second, we're thinking about what is the product that needs to be applied to your property based on the type of grass you have or the time of year. And so we are putting down the right product at the right moment for you. In addition, we use what you would think of as a slow release product, meaning that it's a granular that you apply to your property that slowly releases fertilizer over a period of time. A lot of companies, and I understand why, but a lot of companies will use a liquid fertilizer. And from our perspective, that would be fantastic because we can mix it into water in a tank, and we can just spray it all over your property, and it's fast. It's fast and easy for us. But oftentimes that's not the best result. It's not the best outcome for you. And the reason for that is it can lead to what we would call surge growth, meaning you put down this liquid fertilizer and the lawn greens up really fast, it grows really quick, and it looks fantastic right after we do the application. But because we're in the lawn mowing business, we understand the negatives of that. We're also maintaining your lawn, or we might be mowing your lawn, and it just doesn't look great when you have to cut a lot of grass off the lawn really quickly. Also, that green effect and that growth, it fades really quick. And what we want is we want consistent green, consistent growth, because not only are we trying to make your lawn look great, we're trying to build the underlying health and strength of the root system underground. And we do so with fertilization. A couple other things about us that are different. I was talking about weed control. So if you call around the market and you ask questions and you talk to some of our competitors, I'd encourage you to ask, do you guarantee and do you treat grassy weeds for one price? So at CitiTurf, we're going to give you a price to take care of your lawn. It includes everything. It includes treating grassy weeds. And grassy weeds are crabgrass and Dallas grass. They're those challenging weeds that grow really fast in your lawn and they just look terrible. They're probably, let's be frank, the most challenging weed, and they're the one that makes your lawn look the worst, in my opinion. Well, we include this, one price. We also guarantee it, meaning that we're going to continue to treat your property until we get those weeds out of your lawn. So that's one difference. Another difference is that we guarantee everything we do, and this is frankly true across the CitiTurf business, but let's talk about it when it comes to this program. So if you're looking at your lawn and you're not pleased with the result, or when we're inspecting your property, we're not pleased with the result, we retreat for free. It's guaranteed. One last idea, and there's so many others I could share with you, but one more idea. We do not pay our teams on commission. Now, not everybody does, but some in the market, especially the big name brands, they do pay their team members on commission. The reason we don't like this is that we have been in the local market in business for 15 years. We're going to be in business for a long time to come. We're in the business of building long-term relationships. And if something is needed, we're going to tell you. We're going to advise you. We're going to recommend it. But if it's not needed now, we don't need to sell it to you. If it's not something you really need, we're not going to sell it to you because our technicians on your property are not getting incentivized to make more money off of you. They're incentivized to advise you, care for you, and make sure your property looks phenomenal. That's what we want because that's what you want. We're going to be here for a long time. We want to build a great relationship with you, not just sell you lots of stuff in the short term. So if this sounds good, if this sounds like something you're interested in, we'd love to talk to you. If you've got concerns or just questions about something in your property, or if we're the right company for you, give us a ring. See if we're a company that you would trust and like to work with. We'd love to work with you. Thanks a lot.